Hey y'all, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart Readings, and we are on the Scorpio new moon. Yes, I am actually filming this on the Scorpio new moon. This is the transit right now in 2020, but transits come back around, so feel free to watch this on any Scorpio new moon energy. We are approaching that vibe. The moon is in 14 degrees Scorpio right now on November 14th. We just came off of a Friday the 13th, and the sun is in 22 degrees Scorpio, so we got some trekking to go with our moon. We are waxing right now. We also have Mercury in Scorpio. I just got done filming a bunch of videos during Scorpio rising, although we're no longer in Scorpio rising. Mars also just went direct yesterday in Aries, Mars being the ancient ruler of Scorpio. Pluto is in Capricorn, conjunct right now to Jupiter and Pallas and Saturn in Capricorn, and is currently rising. We are literally on a Pluto rising right now, meaning Pluto in the ascendant in the first house as I'm recording this. So just a little tidbit here of what's going on in the sky. We have Moonlight Sonata playing in the background here, just like my soul song here from Beethoven. And we have our three options, okay? So we have Peach Moonstone, Lithium Quartz, and we have our Merlinite. There are Oracle and Tarot in here. This is 18 plus. There is some erotic tarot in here. Scorpio moon, Mars direct. Okay, need I say more? We also have some Lenormand that will live shuffle, some big sexy index cards that will pull to see what keywords you should use for your enjoyment during this new moon transit cycle. And we also have our Cauldron of Charms that we will cast. Okay, so feel free to watch as many as you're drawn to. Go ahead and share the video, let people know what's up over here so they can get their juicy new moon tea. And we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. Let me show you a little close-up for those who may need it. So this is your Peach Moonstone. This is your Lithium Quartz. And this is the Merlinite. Alright, so go ahead and pick yours, and I'll see you on your timestamp. Two and three. Okay. So for Peach Moonstone, let's get into your cards and see what's going on this new moon in Scorpio. Well, you have the sun card. So new moons, if you don't know, are all about when the sun and the moon are in the same sign in the same exact degree. It's the only time a new moon can occur. Full moons are literally the opposite. The sun and moon are in opposite signs and degrees. So you guys are definitely feeling the solar energy coming in, okay? And the next card we have is a Scorpio card, 5 of Cups here, 5 of Gourds. Feeling Scorpio vibes. And we have an Aries card with that Mars energy, 2 of Wands reversed. So part of what's going on for you is you're feeling rejuvenated after a time of heartbreak, okay? Some of you made some bad decisions, or you waited too long and an opportunity disappeared, and that is something that has been cause for a lot of regret for you. And you know, they say like cut off your nose will smite your face, but in this case it's like your fingers. There's been so much grief that it's almost like you've been incapable of even working or functioning, or, you know, responding to emails, responding to texts, picking up the phone, just so many different things, so much stress. Some of you have had a young person in mind. There is a little child there in the crown of this being here on the sun card, and you have been so overwhelmed that it's like you can't even dysfunction. Okay, your crown chakra has been overloaded, and there's been even a bitterness of things that should be sweet in your life, maybe your connection with children or with yourself or with your inner child, because of this lack of identifying with your decisions, a lack of identifying with the actions that you wish that you could take or that you didn't take, and not trusting yourself moving forward to to pick the right path or to create a path. For some of you, you feel like there is no path. Okay, so just a deep grieving, a lot of sleepless nights, I think, a lot of very depressive, like, why am I even here kind of nights that you have been going through. I think you guys have been in a lot of pain, and I'm sorry for that. You know, or I empathize, and I wish that you didn't have to feel that. Okay, but I see this beautiful, you know, this solar energy waking up, this deep lunar vibe, these watery energies that you've been in, and that really helping, especially for those of you who are fire water dominant. Leo, Aries, Sag, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or who have been dealing with people or situations that hold those energies. Okay, so we see blessings coming through. Believe me, in a year from now, by the next Scorpio new moon transit, you are going to have a vastly different life than you do now. You're going to have green lights where there have been closed doors. You're going to have things opening up for you. Some of you are going to be having children, or your children are going to be in a better cycle, or you'll be feeling like you're living your best life, full of rejuvenation, what we call youthfulness, just spark, splendor, feeling safe. Okay, really feeling safe. Some of you have had a really hard time with your spiritual journey, with your psychic abilities, and that is going to be changing as well. You're going to be feeling much better, okay, about your enlightenment. And you're going to get to the fun part. When we leave traditional religion and things of that nature, it's a shock. It's a shock to our spiritual self. It's like if you had never, if you had never, I don't know, if let's say that you have been on like a respirator for a long time, and your system has to adjust to like breathing on its own or something of that nature, right? So our energy fields can have huge shocks to them, and have to learn how to adapt to doing things differently when we switch our spiritual path. And some of you have had that happening, okay? And it's been scary, and it's been like the process of leaving those ceremonies and leaving those energy fields, and you were wondering, did I make the right choice? Do I even have a choice? And you're going to finally fully break out into the enlightenment that is right for you on your path. I just heard some geese outside honking, and geese are such a sacred symbol for finding those who travel with us safely. It could include creating families, or finding our soul fam who is traveling with us. There could be literal pilgrimages, and knowing our true north, or knowing the internal compass that is right for ourselves, always trusting that, and also V for victory. Okay, so let's see what else you have here in these cards going on. We have the Torn One Asunder, which is the Hangman in this deck. We do have Neptune going direct within this new moon cycle here before the next new moon, so on November 28th, I think it is. So it's been coming up in every reading. The Hangman has been quite the symbol for like 2020 being on hold and the pandemic and stuff. And some of you, it's been deep, it's been tough, and you're ready to resurface and be put back together. And you're going to see that your spirit crew is there with you. They've been there with you. You weren't lost and left alone. Okay, look, you've been having clutching pearls time and reverse, okay, with the Magician reversed here. You've just been feeling like, okay, some of you, I'm going to be honest, some of you did some kind of magical working or manifestation, Ace of Swords, and it like exploded in your face. You might have done some kind of magical offering, or you just, some of you have that kind of tongue that if you speak something shady on yourself, it's like you spit in the wind. It comes right back, smack, 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 right in your face. It's like a bug hitting you at high speed. You have your face out the window on the highway, okay? So some of you have had that egg on your face, okay, bug splatter on your face, and you've been partly pissed off about it and partly scared about it, like, what does this mean cosmically? And so you're going to have a chance to rectify these energies. I think it's very important during these cycles, as we move forward, especially with Mars being direct, Neptune going direct, that you learn this lesson. This was a lesson in this cycle, is that we can't always just say, well, let's skip to my Lou and be in my sun phase, and not pay attention to the deeper magics at work. Just because we don't want something to be a magical principle doesn't mean that that's how it works, that we just, there are certain karmic laws or certain karma itself that apply to certain people and places and things and not others. But it takes very rich and deep enlightenment to know that. And so we have to understand when we're working within the matrix, when we're working outside of it, and not just in our own imagination when we're pretending we are, because that's what we say. So some of you are learning that all this little social stuff, air signs, we have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, where we just pretend that something is something else, and control the social narrative and kind of bully the social narrative to make it true, doesn't work as a spiritual concept. And I've given many examples. I think I've mentioned it in some recent video about or on the live or something. I've had tarot readers here when I call them out for stealing my stuff and being racist and stuff, email me and basically saying they can get away with what they want because they didn't do anything illegal, and I can't control how all the other rest of the tarot readers are going to decide to act. If they all agree on it, then it's okay, kind of thing. And that very bullying kind of air sign energy, that cliquey societal energy, right? And so some of you are figuring out okay, everyone else might have let me get away with this, but spiritually, I'm seeing that I shouldn't have done that. There's certain things I should not be messing with. There's certain things I do need to be respectful about. There's certain lessons I do need to learn. And it doesn't matter how many people, kind of tell me differently in whatever random new witchy book is out or whatever. I need to listen. I really need to listen. So your spirit crew's been trying to teach you. And they've been letting you experiment in the laboratory, okay? The laboratory has been exploding. And they're saying, we're going to continue to let you, okay? You want to be the divine alchemist. Now we're trying to protect you. The Sun card wants to create a safe space for all the little kids, okay, as you are doing this. But you have to realize there's some stuff you're new at, and you have to realize there's some stuff that's not for you. And the sooner you do that, the sooner you'll stop being torn asunder in the lab, okay? All right, yes, your own mind and your own I can know if I want to know. Well, I should be able to do what I want to do. This Gemini energy, haven't we seen that globally from the American wannabe dictator that we just had to get out of office, okay? Haven't we seen with that attitude, the negative side of Gemini and Sagittarian energy, right? It's a Gemini sun, Sag moon, full moon, the negative energy of an arrogant full moon energy, when it's just, I can do what I want. I can, that kind of thing. So you guys are learning that, and you're being reminded, don't again put bug splat on your own face. Okay. And we do here have the rose reversed here, so, and it is on the moon, the oceans of the moon here. So you guys are having to kind of, yes, literally it's like the drip is going, instead of being released, it's going right back on the rose. So I feel like you guys are doing a little cleanup on aisle 7, okay? You are having this vibe come back a little bit. So in strife, and we have these kind of Neptunian symbols here on this card. In the strife, we have the dragonfly. So again, we have we got the crescent moon waxing here, which is what we have going on right now, waxing into a new moon. We have this energy again where you are honored for wherever you are in your path. It's not that how much you know you're being villainized for that. The universe is just saying, listen and learn, okay? Just like these oceans on the moon that are dried up now. There's been many cycles that the spiritual world has gone through, that all of these mystical forces have gone through. It's so they know what they're talking about in certain ways, okay? when it comes to dealing with people, I think it's very important too that you remember that you can't change people's mind. It doesn't matter how lighthearted you try to be or how innocent about things. It's like a double-edged sword, Ace of Swords. Take this message internally and then apply the medicine out externally as well. Okay, so one, it doesn't matter how nice you say something if it is wrong. Okay, you can be loud and nice and really wrong. It's something I have to teach baby, right? Baby Magic. I have to teach her that because sometimes she'll just say, you know, that she's doing something nice. And I'm like, okay, but mama told you no. So even though you're doing that super nice with a really good attitude, mama said no. And so it's something that she's still learning, right? And so for you guys, there's much of the same of that sometimes, right? Well, but I'm being obsessive in a really nice way. So, and they're like, no, we said stop obsessing about that person. You're like, but I'm doing it so nicely in a very clean house and with like really cute makeup, and I ate my vegetables. And they're like, we still told you stop being obsessive. The answer is no. And you're like, but okay, especially if you have Mercurial energy, Gemini and Virgo, or if you have Libra energy, I feel like that's hard for you. You're like, but if I make the package look very perfect and I'm very put together in the way I do it, why can't I have my own way, right? Okay, and some of you are just in that little bubble. We have Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, where you're just like, but I'm so innocent, I'm so cute, universe, please. And they're like, no, you cannot stick your hand in the volcano. Okay, you can't. It's a no from us. Okay, so just pay it, just pay a little bit more attention. They said in strife, there's some things that you guys are being so hard-headed about, and you don't even see the blessings we're trying to bring into you, and you're stressing us out and you're stressing yourself out, and it's not a good look. So let's not do that. Let's see what our songs are. Should we do song? Wait, no, let's do one more minute, and then we'll do songs, and then we'll do some spicy pulls. Okay, so let's get some alarming messages. So you guys could have 43 or 34, or the numbers 4, 3, or 7 that are significant for you. You also have the numbers 12, again 3, 4 again, and 8 that can be significant for you. Okay. New Moon in Scorpio messages here from Lynn for Group A. Ooh, they said get to the spice. This deck specifically has a spicy bedroom card. I love the Rana George. Ooh, okay. They also said, but remember, you know, that makes you have kids, so use protection and all that. But cut to the spice. Okay, cut to the spice. I'm also seeing a very specific message of reclamation for those of you who went through abuse sexually when you were younger. It's very blunt. It's to the point. It's a Scorpio reading, right? I'm also seeing those of you who've had a tough time being intimate since you had a child. Maybe you had a very difficult labor, or you had a C-section, or for those of you who had lost a child or in some way, okay? Again, I'm sorry that you guys went through these pains, okay? But I'm seeing seeing this tambourine here, and I've never caught that before, and tambourines are extremely symbolic to me. I can play a mean tambourine, y'all, in a variety of ways, okay? So, I see you guys reclaiming that and picking up this joy again. Some of you have felt very demonized in your sexuality, your sensuality. You felt confused in how to be multiple roles. How do I be a business person and be fully sexual? How do I be a parent and have a sexual life? How do I be a good child? You know, the ideal child for my parents, but then also go out and have my wild sexual life that I want to do, and feel like I'm honorable and I'm valid in all of those roles, you know, that there's nothing tainted. And so these dynamics are going to be worked out under these transits of the new moon in Scorpio and the cycles that it sets off. So new moons cycle back to themselves. The next new moons, they also cycle to the full moons, the next Scorpio full moon, and they also cycle to their polar opposite sign. So new moon in Taurus and full moon in Taurus. You'll see bits of these themes coming up as well. Okay. Yeah, some of you are going to be moving towards an air sign and away from an earth sign, okay? So you're going to be releasing a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and moving towards an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There can also be a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio placements in this person's chart. 8th house. Yeah, there can definitely be 8th house for this person. There can be Aquarius placements. I'm feeling that. We have 11th house here as well. And Pisces placements, 12th house, that you could have with them. So that means it could be a very electric, a lot of chemistry and some past life contacts that you have with this person, okay? So let's go ahead. Your songs, we have our Spanish Castle Magic by Jimi Hendrix, moving into Sagittarius season soon. And in this song, they say that it's not a Spanish castle, but it's a nice name, okay, is what they say on this song. Not in Spanish, but a good name. This is also my song card for travel magic. We have a lot of Neptune here, so some of you will finally be getting the go-ahead to travel across seas and things of that you needed to do. It's very hard during Sagittarius season to keep people from traveling, especially when they have like the excuse of a holiday, whether we celebrate that or not on this channel, not. So there's going to be a lot of people that are up and traveling with this kind of vibe, but I like that in this case it makes sense. They said it's not actually going to be a Spanish castle. For some of you, you're going to do a staycation, but there could be communication and maybe some video sexting and stuff with somebody who is afar. Oh, for some of you, you're going to rekindle a relationship on an adult level that you had with somebody when you were younger and it didn't quite work out. Again, this person will have strong like Scorpionic Aquarian house placements and could have some other like Gemini or Libra in their chart, and you are going to get this back going because you never really got over that love in the past or that connection in the past, and you guys might do some little video calling and just all of a sudden your relationship goes to a next level in a very modern way, okay? We have Love by Kendrick Lamar. You give me a run for my money. In this song he says, keep it a whole one, hun. I'd rather have have trust. I'd rather have you to trust me than to love me, okay? So trust is very important for you in this next cycle, but love is definitely still there, and it's talking about trying to get, like, I'm on the way, like trying to get to you. I've been working, I've been in the studio, I've been doing all these things, but I'm on my way. I have to have you in my music. Like, I need your beauty, I need your love, I need you in my life, like you hold me down, you know, and just the importance of this person. So really listen to this song. I feel like somebody could be willing to fly in, sail in, or again video conference in. Oh my gosh. And then we have Across the Universe by the Beatles. So literally the stars are finally aligning for a lot of you for a connection that has been, or the moon looking ahead. Sorry, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. I'm peeking ahead. Okay, so your energy is finally aligning for somebody to come on a cosmic booty call. Okay, don't make me get my 70s old school uncle voice on now. Sugar now. Yeah, no. It's been dry in these streets. And no, let me not. But yes, Across the Universe, okay? Across the Universe. Also, I feel like a lot of you will be giving respects to those who have lit your way spiritually, okay? Give them their props, whether it's another reader, whether it is, you know, a yogi or whoever it is. Honor them, okay? Because this is saying, again, some of you are rocking styles and knowledge that was not earned yourself. You tapped into someone's Neptune journey and reaped the benefit from all of their hard work. So give them their props, their honor, okay? Whatever it is, traditionally, you know, and I've said this, and it's something that people don't want to implement because they're too busy making a business out of spirituality without also having that respect there. But you know, when you go to an elder, you do something for them. You whether it's help clean, help, you know, do food, help do the hair, bring medicines, bring money, you know, whatever it is you need to do. And we've really lost that. So I think that you guys are going to, in this song, what is it, Jai Guru Dea, I believe, that they're singing honor to the guru who helped the Beatles with some of their enlightenment and to help themselves be spiritually aware, and in the song they give thanks to that guru. So yeah, I think a lot of people miss that part, right? So that's in there as well. And this person could actually really tell you, yes, we're going to go back to the booty call part. Look, I switched the Pisces spiral. But I think that's the thing with this person. You guys have that duality with each other, okay? One of you could definitely have strong Pisces. Hey, there's Gemini, there's Sagittarius, very mutable energy here where you are so deeply spiritual, but then you are so deeply like erotic too, okay? So that, again, there's like 12th house, 8th house, 11th house kind of themes. But why I was so excited, because when I was saying across the universe, signs from the universe, stars aligning, moon card in a Scorpio new moon reading. Yes, okay, this is the Casanova Tarot. Then we have the Chariot. I told you they were coming. I told you they would travel. I told you. Could be a Cancer. Cancers, you were like, what about me? What about me, guys? We do have the moon here. You're right. I should have said it sooner. We have moon here. We have the Chariot, which is a Cancer card. And we have the Magician upright. Okay, so some of you, in order to self-sabotage, and you just need to get those boots. These boots are made for knocking, okay? That's what you need to do. And you will be good. So yes, this person, I just flipped over Lenormand and we got the crossroads. This person has been thinking about it for a hot minute, and they needed to get themselves together, and they could be coming to your local, okay, Gemini card, local environment. Maybe they had to quarantine, you know, make sure they're healthy and all that. They're going to be flying in for this Spanish castle, or again, utilizing social media. But this person definitely wants to come in and look, let me just, did you say you need the back rub? All of a sudden you hear the doorbell. You said, I didn't order. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, you sneaky guys. You snuck in a little chocolate car. You just need a little sweet, you know, just a little something. You got manifestation, chocolate chip cookie card. So you guys were manifesting this. This card signifies a time of action, activity, and fun. Embrace outgoing, energetic nature at this time, okay? Good for potential for prosperity. So yes, you will have money coming in. Some of you are like, I just want to hear about the money. Yes, you will. We have candles here. Okay, so you'll be doing candle work. That's fine, but make sure you listen. This also says that you could be using candles for this person. We have artistic performance. So some of you will be trying to do this witchy artistic seduction going on. Okay, we have old school, so you could be bringing in, look. You could be bringing in some old school moves, all right? Or learning some old school moves in your connection with this person. We also have reputation. So somehow your reputation could be playing into this connection. You know, because on the other side we have neighbors know my name, and y'all are wanting to keep things a little bit hush. Oh my gosh, as I say, a little bit hush, we got library. So y'all might be pretending you're having a little business call, being real professional, as I see Capricorn energy here. Okay, old school, you gotta court me. No, bad communication, can't hear you. Okay, and then before you know it, incognito red status. You're like, wait, you didn't hear me? How'd you come back with lingerie on? I thought you were fixing your microphone. What? What happened? Okay, so yes, just keep flirting, just keep connecting. We have it will get better in this connection. But yes, the red candles could get you some work that you need done. But yes, someone could be a Virgo. Some of you are trying to seduce someone that has Virgo placements or Capricorn, and you know, you're like, that's it, I'm putting my foot down. This person's been coming in and out, revolving door, and you're just tired of it. You're tired of it. There's been bad communication, and you said, that's it, I'm about to get my sacral chakra cracked, okay? So that has the potential to happen. And you know, our hips don't lie over here. We got the hips. So some of you just gonna just feel like, why are you standing up on this video chat? You know, you, oh, did you just see my belly beads, my hips, my thighs, and everything else? Oops. Yes, some of you are definitely trying to seduce someone through work, or you know that if they got like a Mars and Earth, you know, doing the little sexy librarian thing after you just worked a red candle, child, resistance wear, revolving door wear. They're on your porch. All right, so you guys have a wonderful good time. We have a whole spectrum of things here. I hope that you enjoyed your little read here. Keep checking out the channel for more videos, and I will talk to you again on another one. Sneaking a little chocolate card, y'all. The cleanup part is like the little after party to your reading. Okay, let's get all this. All right, you know what, let me just do it this way. I'm trying to separate these cards out as I go, but let me just get on to the next juicy read. All right, if you chose Lithium Quartz, I believe that was the second one. Let's see your reading. We're having some fun over here, y'all. We're gonna live shuffle Lenormand. Oh wait, I did it again. That's why y'all are still here. Let me go back. All right, Peach Moonstone. I'm editing this because I almost forgot your charms. Cauldron of Charms, Scorpio New Moon reading. Scorpio New Moon reading. It's gonna be very loud. It just was. So turn it down if you need to. Scorpio New Moon reading for option A with Peach Moonstone. Woo! Oh, got all the big chunky ones. Okay, let's see what we got here. BP, you could have those initials. Those are my initials, y'all. We got I, we have R, C. Okay, pets could be very big at this time. Aw, you could have yes, happy birthday to all the Scorpios and Scorpio pets. Some of you could be getting some a dog, some fish. Okay, did I miss a charm back here? I knew it. Here we go. Umbrella. I'm hearing the song Umbrella, and then we have Us. Okay. Ooh, some people are going from the U.S. to London, somewhere in England, or from there to here. Good luck if you're coming here, y'all. We need to get that quarantine on. And so that is possible at this time. But yeah, umbrella. It could be rainy. It could be a lot more rain than you think. Take your umbrella when you're debating it. But I also feel like you've made it through a tough time with somebody. It could be an Aries or a Scorpio or a Pisces, and that's going to be coming back around. Okay, you've seen that this person has really fought for their connection, like whether they've gotten the kudos for it or not. They really fight. I mean, they're a warrior regardless. We have multiple signs. They could be someone who's out there for Black Lives Matter. They could be someone who's an animal advocate. Hopefully all of the above. Definitely we have two of my like fight for the people kind of thing. They could be fighting for migrant families and Latinx rights, indigenous rights, things of that nature. So you guys have a person where it's like you have been apart, but it's been for like real life reasons. You've been building homes. Now I am seeing, watch out, one of you might find out, or some of you, general read, that someone in your family or close to your family has Rona. Okay, so don't be playing with your family. Now I know everyone's gonna be, like I said, well, not everybody, but some people want to celebrate this holiday here within this cycle. Just watch out. I'm seeing some of you got little babies around, okay, and you're gonna want to be reckless because you're like, well, in the name of love, let's go and celebrate this holiday or whatever, and it's exposing people who don't need to be exposed. Okay, so some of you could be in your energies about that, a little bit in your ego about wanting to push things when it's not really safe. Okay, so some of you just stay home. Okay, you guys, this is my specific charm for Rona, and it is here, and it's hopping here in the US and abroad. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm seeing a hydration being very, very important for you guys. You guys could have a huge energy drop and you don't know what's going on. You might feel frustrated and angry and you're literally just dehydrated. Okay, but really take care of the health in your house. I'm seeing as being very important. Yeah, because travel. Seriously, keep saying it. These people are going to try to travel. Okay. It's like you don't want to like that. Some of you still have some old messages. They could be from someone who's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone who has those strong placements. It could be from a person who is from, they might be considered Latinx or indigenous to the areas that people will call Latinx or whatever, areas or peoples, and I think that they're considering messaging, but they're kind of feeling a little bit kind of bumbly. Maybe one of you had kids since then, and they've been carrying a flame for you this whole time. So they're deciding now, and you might get kind of a silly little message or something that doesn't really seem important, and it's their way of trying to touch contact and trying to see how you're feeling right now. They could be trying to see what's going on in your home, or if you did have kids with someone, where does that relationship stand? Are you open? Are you single again? Are you ready in life? They could be concerned about like your safety with everything that's been going on with like Black Lives Matter and the elections and all this kind of stuff, and just wondering if you're okay. We also have the initials TS, or it could be a Z, that are here. Yeah, but I'm definitely seeing Leos, Pisces, Sagittarians, Aries, fire signs, fire and water signs especially, super wanting to travel at this time. So just keep it in mind, y'all. Keep it in mind. I feel like there's a lot of love out here. Again, that a fire sign or someone with Scorpio placements has for you. There could definitely be someone who has the energy of today, sun and moon in Scorpio. They could be a new moon baby, and they could have a streak of fire in their chart. But I feel like they're just not able to offer that yet. Okay, there's this energy of like, I want to offer you love, I think about you, I doodle your name, I write your name with my initials, okay, but I just can't do it yet. Like, for whatever reason, they have other goals. Maybe they still want to travel. Maybe they're just overwhelmed with the demands of family and everything that's been going on in the world, and they just feel like they're still on the pursuit of knowledge. They're still learning, they're still growing, and they don't feel like they're at settling down level. Which, if you're like, well, they got married before, they got engaged before, or whatever, that's why they no longer are. Okay, they still have a lot of hermit energy that they need to get out of their system. They're still trying to learn from their past mistakes, okay, and other things that went down and happened. If you are pregnant or trying to become pregnant, there's very positive energy around there. Really pay attention to your medical history and needs, though, and make sure that you get a very safe like doula and doctor and birthing practice, okay? Because we know for a lot of us women of color, people of color, that will be birthing, that is not a safe situation, okay? But I do see you being able to have good health care and breaking through whatever has been a problem with fertility. Okay, there's also, so group 3, here we go. Let's see, we're going to go into tarot and oracle and song cards. We'll live shuffle Lenormand. We'll pull from our big sexy index cards, and we'll do charms. Let's see what this new moon in Scorpio has for you. We have Justice here. Justice, that sounds good. Ooh, someone's getting married. Some of you are getting married. Okay. Hey, we have Justice with the Hierophant here, and we have the Knight of Swords. Someone's gonna elope. Vegas, here you come. So I'm not joking. Some of you are gonna hear about someone eloping, or you've been thinking about it yourself, and you're gonna do it. So hey, congratulations. Mercury's not retrograde, so the paperwork will go through. Just a reminder. It will go through. Juno, asteroid of marriage, is in Scorpio right now. But yes, you guys are going to get a positive outcome with some legalities if you've had that, okay? Some of you were thinking about suing like a bigger company that screwed you over, or even something kind of governmental. You were going to like sue the city or something, and it looks positive if moving forward, and justice and truth is on your side. You will be getting that. It's like, even see the owl there, even the ancestors of the other members will be like, yeah, you're right, of the other party will have to agree that you are correct. So some of you will be getting very positive information. This could be also with a co-parent, where you're like, no, we have to have boundaries, and you know, or some of you will even be getting full custody that you need, things of that nature. Okay, you could be dealing with Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here, but it looks like it's very positive and going in your way. So if you've been worried, again, this could be stuff that's coming from the full moon in Taurus that we had at the end of the month of October on Halloween, the blue full moon in Taurus. This will be something coming towards you that you might have been afraid of, but it's a good outcome verdict. So it could have to do with landlords or banks or approval. Some of you are going to get approval for like to buy a house, like something really, really big. And it's big to you. Even with the Knight of Swords here, maybe it's not big for everyone, but for you, it's like a huge life moment. You get to hear back from a college, from a extension program that you needed, from some funds that you needed. Your GoFundMe meets its goal, that kind of thing. It's going to be very exciting, okay? You do really good on a test that's been super stressful for you, that you've been like needing to get really good results on for your career path. There's going to be some really good news when it comes to some kind of documentation. You could be getting your papers for travel, like passport, visas, that kind of thing. Okay, woohoo, yes. I love it. Okay, so Seven of Swords, definitely strong air energy. We do have Venus in Libra at this time when I'm recording this. So we have Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Wands reverse. I like this because this is you ditching poverty and stress. Okay, this is you ditching bad health and burdens that were not your own, all this kind of thing. It's like you felt like your life was lined up, like not only that you were a punching bag, but that they had this little device here just set to just punch you cosmically. Just y'all, 2020, just five finger punch. Look, five of coins, five finger punch. We have the 10 of wands, both fists. Boom, 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 boom. You're like, what am I, Muhammad Ali? Okay, it's supposed to be. I don't take punches for a living. Dang, he doesn't either. Ha ha, too damn pretty. What did he say? He was so pretty. Capricorn energy here. So you guys are going to be feeling good moving forward. I think Sagittarius season here at the end of November into Aquarius season, you're just going to be having a good time. Some of you are going to be realizing that the emotional connections you had to certain people are part of the problem. I'm seeing all elements, water, air, I was gonna say pentacles, earth and fire. Okay, all zodiac signs that just didn't work for you. Anybody who is not actually caring, anyone who's just like a lie, just a negative distraction with no care, that is going to be something you're going to be releasing at this time. But yeah, I know these cards are like, oh my gosh, they sound awful, but with these ones reversed, the Seven of Swords is now a card of empowerment that is saying, you know what, I'm ditching what isn't good for me, and I'm going to claim good energy, especially landing here on top of Justice over here, kind of being the Hierophant of your own life over here. That's always my favorite part of readings, when we get the ahs. Not my favorite, one of my favorite parts. Okay. Yes, let's go ahead and see some more cards over here. We got Focus. Again, Sagittarian season is going to be bringing things in for you. We have Love and Hate, the heart. Yeah, look at that, Cupid. Whew. Y'all need to know the difference between, look at the arrow there in the heart, the difference between love and hate. Okay, and we have love. Oh my gosh. We got love and hate, but then we have love. You have numbers 2 and 4 that are significant. Also 6, which is the lovers together. We have the number 5 as well. Wow, and we have wildlife. I refuse to keep to small. I cannot tolerate the boxes. The animal in me paces. There could be someone who has Leo Scorpio combos here, or Sagittarius Scorpio or Aries Scorpio combos. Oh my goodness, Libra energy as well. We have Taurus energy here. So I feel like you guys are going to be, yeah, finally being like, you know what, let me get rid of the toxic love cycles. Like, I've been over here stuck on this other stuff. It's been complete BS. It didn't work for me. It wasn't a true loving path. And maybe I was surrounding myself with people who would validate that. And now I realize, like, if they would be validating those relationships, they had no care for me. I didn't have care for me at that time. And I'm refusing to have such a meager, weak story like that. Okay, I want something more for myself. myself. I want something much more honest, and I want something healing. I don't want to hurt just to pretend. Torturous relationship, it burns, you know, and there's no meat to it. There's no truth. There's no love. There's no Two of Cups energy, okay? There's no realness there. This is like the second house in astrology, which is our self-esteem, like what's healthy for our physical bodies, okay? I want a real healthy relationship. In the Four of Cups, someone who I can be at home with. This Ace of Swords reversed, okay? Or laid to rest is what it seems like, okay? Yeah, because I feel like some of you have been in a Three of Swords situation, and that's all you've been focusing on, and you didn't want to go ahead and get into a healthy relationship, and now it's about letting that go and not confusing all these so-called flame connections or whatever for what is healthy. All right. I'm also seeing on a side note that some of you guys will be doing a lot of muscle training. Okay, a lot of muscle toning. It will be paying off. You're reclaiming your physical health journey. It's going to be really amazing. You're coming out of any deficit in the physical realm, so you will be taking off. Keep your moves secret, silent, and focused. Okay. Don't tell everyone your financial plans. Don't tell everyone your health plans just yet. Kind of show up on the scene just stacked. Okay. Physically and financially, okay? And then you can put out your little program that you're gonna do, because you know why? People be salty. This is an aerial, this background here of these natural occurring salt lakes, and then the different little microbes and stuff that are in here, and the bacteria turn the inside of the cells red. So this is all salt back there. So people be salty. It's in their genetics or something, okay? And so you just gotta, you're working on getting rid of your salty genetics. You're gonna work on your fitness. You're gonna be healthy, and then you are going to come back and stun on them. Yes, we got LL Cool J again. Capricorn energy, rock the bells. I'll battle anyone. I don't care who you tell. I excel. They all fail. Rock the bells, okay? It's time for you to do it. We also have Tiny Dancer. So again, regardless of body type, I see a really healthy journey coming. Some of you are like muscle building. Some of you are working on flexibility and fluidity in your body. But I feel like a physical body journey is really, really, really big for this group. Tiny Dancer. Some of you could be journeying back to LA. Blue Jean Baby, LA Ladies, seamstress for the band. Some of you could be definitely working with fashion or something with needles. Tattoo artists, I see taking off. I think you guys will be getting some tattoos or piercings coming up. We have True Affection by the Blow. I was out of your league and you were 20,000 leagues underneath the sea. Waving affections, you were out of my league at a distance that I didn't want to see. Down to the bottom, I wanted you nearer. But just because it's real doesn't mean it's gonna work. I never felt this close. I never felt so all alone. So some of you, it's going to be finally going for a long distance person that is a healthy person, or a person that you felt was out of your league, and that's why you were so nervous to go for them, but you knew they were the healthy choice anyways. So it's gonna be like this bad, like the actual, like this is all like James Dean kind of energy in some way, or like the badass, like Scorpio, Aries, Sag kind of vibe. And it's like all along the badass thing was to go for the healthy relationship, not sit here all tortured, fake tortured and stuff, or feeling actually tortured over some unhealthy karmic relationship that we're calling our truest soul connect or whatever. To go for the healthy thing, okay? And so let's see what normal messages are saying for this group. We have the house, we have the child. Some of you could be returning to the land or home of your childhood, okay? We have the bedroom. Okay, second note, we have the bedroom and the scythe. Yeah, I actually feel like for this group, you guys are going to be leaning away from just having physically intimate. Yeah, it's like you're growing up when it comes to your sexual experience, and you're not so worried about that. The different crossroads, the other groups were very spicily inclined. Oh my gosh, you guys literally just got the keys to the crossroads. 33 and 22, significant numbers here for you. Wow, you just got the keys to the crossroads in business. So yeah, you guys aren't going to be worried so much about, oh my gosh, sexy journey, do they approve? You're trying to heal different patterns from childhood. You're out here getting, you know, keys to your first house, making gains in your education, making gains in your physical business. You want to be out of the box. You want to be in power in your life. You want to be having a healthy journey moving forward. Some of you will be having official relationships, but again, it's going to be something stable. We have King of Diamonds, Queen of Diamonds. We have Pisces energy here. So you're going to be moving for a real soul connection that's ready to be stable, ready to be the real thing. We have a lot of fours here throughout your reading. 444. Okay, that's here. Yeah, you're just ready for it. A lot of threes. 333 is there, and then we have 22 and didn't we have a 33? 33. Okay. Yes, we have 10, 30, 39, 13, 4. So a lot of significant numbers. Some of your birth dates might be here. But yeah, I just feel like you guys might be waiting to a later date to get intimate with someone in your relationship. You ain't trying to give it out on the first night. You could be thinking about, okay, what about the long-term plan, the house, the kids, you know, all that. How's that going to go for our relationship? You're not trying to be stressed, worrying about, did I catch something? What are you doing? What am I doing? All this. You guys are done with that. Someone could work in banking too. Someone could work in banking or legalities or law. Medicine, things of that nature. Okay, and if you're opening your past, let's look. Okay, even though we're not getting too spicy, it's not that the energy's not here. You have a huge libido. You have stamina, and you said, I'm not just giving this away so someone else can have control of it. I mean, for me, a Black Panther or the Black Jaguar is very connected to Kundalini energy as well. The crows calling outside, y'all definitely can pack a punch in the bedroom. That's why you're not worried about it. Okay, and I feel like if you have a partner who is water dominant, Pisces or Scorpio, especially, well, Cancer, yeah, water dominant or earth dominant in their chart, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, they are wanting security as well first. And if you provide that security, then you'll get the sexy beast. Okay, High Priestess, I ain't never lied. We got the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in here. Could it be Virgo placements? We have the Three of Cups and we have the Two of Swords. So yeah, as long as something is not a true connect for you guys, you're going to be taking the sexy times off the table, with the exception for those who have been paused because you've actually realized you want to have an open or polyamorous relationship. In that case, it will be a very consensual adult connection, and that's what I've been just trying to tell people for years. Like, there's tons of people who are okay with having open or polyamorous relationships. Just make sure that those are the ones that you are getting into those connections with. Okay. Your spicy words, we have Houdini. Okay, yes, Houdini teeth. Some people are trying to disappear by by the skin of their teeth, by the scrape of their knees. Look, they're like Cinderella. They said at midnight, abracadabra, boom, they'll swim through the moats. They'll try to slim down, sneak through the bars. Okay, no, they just come. They think it's takeout. Okay, and this is their ritual. This is what they've been on. Look, it says scandalous. You said, and they're the one who initiated this connection. Okay, they're the ones who initiated it. You have to deal with this before a long day, and then you go from feeling on top of the situation to feeling like, oh my gosh, not a stroke, not clutching the pearls like a stroke, y'all. All right, so some of you that are having difficulties with this person, you're aspiring to the Lenormand portion of this reading. This is letting you know you cannot be doing your health like this. Falling for people who end up, they gotta go, they gotta bounce, they got what they want, and you're like look, they got their big O, you be handing it out. Okay, with the Pluto card during Scorpio season, during the Scorpio new moon, they said the Pluto card, ruler of Scorpio, big O, you be getting it done. Then what you get? Okay, look, a surprise for the future. What you got? A promise? Credits for the future? So yes, you guys are ready to close up shop sexually until you get some results. Until you get some results and someone who deserves it. And I don't blame you. Okay, I do not blame you. You working with all of that. You over here, the sex god themselves, and nobody else can even show up and get you some and have some some kind of commitment or adult conversation and agreement to what's going on. Oh no. But also don't play yourself, okay? If you know that that's what you're dishing out and they're not giving anything back, you don't want to play yourself and keep putting yourself out there, okay? To know what you want. So for those who are, you know, it's just like astrology, we're on different vibrations of the reading. Some we've already mastered that and some we're aspiring to the reading. To put that candle out because it's leaking again on my mat here. All right, we're gonna get charms. It's gonna be loud. So the last one of the day. This reading's going long, but I love it. Scorpio new moon reading for group C. Those who chose the Merlinite. Scorpio new moon reading for those who chose C. With the Merlinite here. I love the little herb bottles. I said herb. Maybe someone's name is Herb, okay? Because I usually don't say herb. You got the heart chakra charm here with the number 4. You guys got the actual Black Panther and it came up on the card, so you could be supporting us, Black Lives Matter, beyond that grassroots Black Panther stuff. I appreciate that. Also, again, your Kundalini energy being very strong, but worth a lot. Yes, your siren is reversed. You ain't giving it out to just anyone, especially if you have Leo, Scorpio, or Pisces energy. We have love here, but we have a sailboat and the X. Oh, okay, first of all, this is a double message. The love has sailed for an ex. You said goodbye. Goodbye. But sometimes we need to hear that so we know, wow, you're right, I'm really over them. It could be a Leo X. We have so much Leo in this chart. I'm seeing twice, Leo X, Leo X. Okay? Literally, it says K, like this old. It was a cover wagon old, okay? It could also be Scorpio. It's done. Or if you're dealing with a Scorpio or a Leo, there is old news with their exes, okay? They're done with it for real. For real. I feel like even when they're drunk, it's not going to come up. They don't drunk text them, nothing. They might be kind to them or nice to them, especially if they have children together. They try to be all zen, you know. Some of them, they have Capricorn or a water sign ex as well. But no, they look like they're really chill on it. And also, I think you guys are done with your exes, okay? You really are. So an ex isn't the same as someone who you're kind of dealing with a little off and on. This is like an ex. So it say go. I'm ready to go right now. Hey, why does it say Goku? So you guys could be dating someone who has a nickname Goku. I actually know some people, you know, have nicknames like that. So look, there's a Z. Do they like Dragon Ball Z? What's going on? They could like anime, things of that nature. We have Gigi. Someone could have a Japanese name. Someone could have a Japanese sounding name over here. Koji, it's reminding me of that. I see triple G. Look, what's the G's? Maybe they say G a lot. G. Facts. We got facts over here. But yeah, I feel like somebody, especially if you're in a Pisces Leo connect, I feel like y'all are kind of holding out for each other. But even if you don't know it, even if subconsciously you don't know that that's why you've turned down so many people. I see new people trying to like helicopter around you, interested in you, all this kind of thing. And you're not even aware sometimes the reason you turn them down is because this other person has had your loins. Not even trying to, but just you guys naturally do prefer each other. A lot of spiritual enlightenment coming in here. We also have a lot of blessings on your family. Again, your sensual pursuits when you decide to utilize them, and your finances. You're very blessed. Your spiritual energy immediately brings blessings on your beauty, your family, your protective energy. So continue to do that, okay? I feel like you guys are very emotional. A lot of you could be very emotional about concerns for indigenous communities or in the Latinx community, migrant families, things of that nature. So I feel like keep fighting the good fight. Some of y'all like take the wall down. We need it down. You're thinking of politics. You're thinking of government. You're thinking of social justice. And you are thinking of these children, the sign of the children over here. So please continue that fight, and please continue to, be encouraged. There are many of us out here who care. Yes, some of you are from families of immigrants, migrants, okay, things of that nature. And that's all over here. And you might be, worried. I'm actually hearing, like the ghetto birds, the helicopters and stuff. So a lot of you could be, we do have our Black Panther here, so this could be some black and brown coalition. It's reminding me of fuck you know who that's in office, DT, that song. I think they call it, how to say, FDT, I think is the abbreviation of it. It's Nipsey and YG, right? And in that song, they bring together different gangs. They bring together black and brown, as we say, Latinx community and the black community. So you guys could have some kind of connect like that. Maybe this is an Afro-Indigenous connection or something of that nature, okay? Afro-Latinx connection. Some of you, okay, the car's done. Some of you have to get a new car. Yeah, I mean, you just have to, or you have to you're not Barney Rubble, okay? Your heart's, look, bless your heart, all right? In your heart, you're like, if I speak stability, I understand. You want to talk to the car. Come on, baby, you can do it. Y'all need a new car, all right? You need a new car. Some of you trying to Uber too. No, you can't Uber people in that car. You need to call it Uber, okay? Some of you are going to be getting new knowledge about an ex. Don't let it mess up your spiritual self, okay? Keep your energy right. Don't try to go and study it, focus it. Sometimes it can be good because it puts something into perspective and we're like, oh, okay, we release. In this case, you might want to get obsessive. Try not to, all right? An ex could be finding something else about you, so finding out something about you, and then it rekindles something for them that was never really gone, and they want to come back around. Look, car wreck, don't do it, okay? Don't let them in. Again, make sure you hydrate. We're getting that so much, but it is a water season read. It's a no to London for some of you. It's a no to going to travel. Maybe you wanted to go connect with a boo, or you felt like if I traveled here I would get my person. There was a misconnect. For some of you, there was a misconnect. You did go, maybe you went to a specific place in the UK, and look, go to the UK, and that connection was there. We have partnership, but for whatever reason, you guys didn't sync up. Something happened, okay? It's like you just passed each other. No, I can see it here in the charms. No, I hate when soulmates don't cross. Like, you guys were just on the opposite of the block. If you had just turned around, I feel like your guides are all over this, like, okay. For some of you, this was more locally for where you were. I also feel like some of you, the person that is interested in you has seen you at one point and you thought that they didn't, and there was like a missed opportunity. Maybe they drove by or something of that nature, okay? But for some of you, your spirit crew kind of kept you from noticing. Or if you're like, no, I'm the one who hollered at them and I didn't know if they heard me, right? We have Quartz here. I tried to be loud, they should have heard me, but there was something there that just kind of buffered you guys out from connecting, okay? Some of you, you did look eye to eye. You met them, you saw some, this could be older too, before quarantine, but you had met this person and you're like, what? Like, why did we not talk? Like, what happened that time? And it was a spiritual intervention. For some reason, you guys were just not met. It would have been a disaster. It would have been a wreck again if you guys had fully communicated or got together at that time. There was someone who wasn't healthy. There could have been exes that were still involved, that at that time some of y'all were still in love with, and the ships weren't sailed, and it would have been just such a devastating blow to egos and stuff. It just wasn't the time, okay? So much information, but anyways, those are all the little personal tidbits that I'm picking up. There could be anybody of these initials here: N, W, M, NWA, FQ, UK, GOZ. I think your person curses more than you think they do too, or maybe you've been having a really salty mouth too. You need to watch it or enjoy it. But please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person that is like this social blocker trying to like hex you and watch you all the time, and like literally whatever they see going on socially for you, they try to go and they might save copies of things. I think, oops, sorry, I just said something and it fell down. I think they screenshot things. I think they like have favorite, like they have an album of you and they favorite certain things. I think that they hex like some stuff, like pictures and stuff of you. I don't say this stuff casually at all, you guys, but Scorpio season's gonna bring it up. They're really obsessed. They could be a Pisces, they could be a Scorpio, they could have Libra or Capricorn or Aries in their chart. Or Leo, and I feel like they just, yeah, it's like they just have these kind of tears of a clown, tears of a stalker, like fiery skull or something, kind of creepy energy to them. And I feel like they know about this other person that we've been talking about that took over your reading here, that has all of this affection towards you. This person who has spouse ability. Jupiter here can represent like a husband in Vedic astrology. So I feel like this person is like, you know, they're kind of like your person or one of your strong people here. And this person seems to stalk them too, and try to watch this connection and try to throw some negative energy here. So this is some kind of frenemy. I don't know that for a lot of you, I think you cut this person off like multiple ways. You might have blocked them, but yeah, I'm just seeing XXX. Okay, but this person seems to project a lot of sexual energy on you, a lot of erotic energy. I think they make stuff up in this connection towards you, and they are trying to like yeah, go all conspiracy. I'm saying the Q here, conspiracy, and just like affect your social life. So I think a lot of times when you're having something obsessive come up in readings, I think it's actually about this like ex-friend, frenemy person, and not about your person over here who you're interested in. And that could be what's throwing the energy off, and why it's saying that they broke through a love spell. For some of you, that's what it is. This person tried to throw like a negative, like an anti-love spell to ruin your connection with this other person, because they're like obsessed with you. But yeah, I think their energy naturally of your person just naturally kind of throws that off, and they were able to work through it. So that's, yeah, really shady and really messed up. But I feel like, yeah, keep hydrating. You guys definitely have a lot of marks of needing water. You have a lot of marks of success and of stepping into leadership positions. Fehu here is really good because you're going to have a lot of finances. Again, someone tried to hex your finances and partnerships, probably this person, unless you can come to me, blah 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 blah. I feel like that's gonna go great. So basically, whenever you feel like to diminish yourself, or you start feeling very emotional, this, for some of you, this person even put something towards your children. They're that jealous that they try to do something towards your kid, or like use your kid. So this person's really like sick spiritually. But I do see protection. Keep protecting your babies or your animals if you have them. Always include them in your magic, okay? Every area of your life, your car, whatever, because whatever's not protected will take on this spell. So we do have some smoky quartz bead energy here. Protect this person. If you are, I feel like a lot of you, this is your person you're interested in, your love over here. Protect them and throw them into your protection as well, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one.